Hi, everybody. Really felt impressed to come on and share a dream/vision that I had, and I prayed it maybe y'all can help, and then some whatnots. So I'll start with the dream/vision. It seemed to be in 3 parts, so I'm taking 3s as confirmations, right? Okay, so the first part, and I'll get a little bit more detailed than I have, okay? I kind of felt like I was like not visible, but yet I was like a maid, like I was dusting china and stuff like that. And I was at the palace, and there was a conversation, a very serious conversation going on between the Queen and Harry. And all I could do was pick up bits and pieces, and yet I really wasn't noticed as being there. And then towards the end of the conversation, Harry looked at the Queen and said, "The 30th, right?" And the Queen nodded. And that's when I kind of woke up a little bit. So after I fell back to sleep, the dream was a little bit more in depth. I was still like not visible, but I wasn't doing anything. I was really kind of focusing and listening, as it was a deeper conversation and a more serious one. At one point, Harry got up, and the Queen had on her coat and her hat just like this, and they were heading for the door, and they were leaving. And they had to leave. I remember hearing that they had to leave, that it was important that they left, that something bad was going to happen, that they were plotting something, and something just was not right. And at that point, the Queen said to Harry, "On the 30th, right?" And I kind of woke up from that. So then, again, this one was a whole lot different. Only this time I didn't feel like I was invisible, yet I was standing there observing still and listening to a conversation and like a plot or a plan, and there was some kind of escape needed, some way to get out of it, something they needed to do, make sure that everybody knew, kind of thing. And this went on for a while, and then all of a sudden it was like I was noticed standing there as Harry looked at the Queen and said, "On the 30th, right?" And I think that's when our eyes locked, and the Queen kind of looked at him and kind of like brushed it off, like, "Yeah, 30-ish, you know." And I remembered kind of like chuckling, like they had just blown it off as they walked away. And that's when I kind of woke myself up chuckling over this. So I've been kind of thinking about it and praying about it for a few days. Now my whatnots on this is I'm thinking, the Brexit is planned on going down. I believe, some say the 30th, some say the 31st. Might have something to do with this. The plan that the Queen needed to go, the urgency, the serious, whatever they're planning, I don't know. Because I know that England was offered a fair trade deal by President Trump to leave the EU, and they declined it, and that they're leaving the EU on the 31st anyways. And if the Brexit goes down, of course, that leaves everybody in their country starving, and that'll have a trickling effect, right? And that'll go everywhere. So I'm trying to put all these things together and watching on Twitter what's going on over there and seeing if there's any movement on any kind. And it seems to be that they seem to be getting family together is what I'm seeing. Okay, and then, so England is leaving the EU on the 31st. Okay, so we got Halloween on the 31st as well. Something going to happen on the 30th, I don't know. Why the 30th? I don't know. When I hear that, I don't know. I'm not date setting anything here other than I gotta be obedient. So part of the whatnots is, okay, so we got Benjamin Netanyahu, who has now decided that he does not want to be prime minister, has given it to Gantz, and now Gantz has to form a cabinet, which may not be likely as well, they're saying. This is like a total surprise, totally. So really, Benjamin Netanyahu is still prime minister, kind of, sort of. They all are. Until one is I guess they're going to have another re-election or something. So I thought that was a little bit odd and something to keep into consideration with the timing of everything, right? So then I noticed, okay, so I did the video on the president coming that day, and you saw the chemtrails guys, and they were so chem-filled, it was horrible. Everybody had been so sick, and we got more storms coming. Okay, so I had gotten the word slogan, and so I didn't even know that that he was gonna be here having a rally in Texas till 2 days later. So I sat there and listened to the speech, listening for the slogan. And of course, knowing it's "We Making America Great Again," right? Well, this time at the very end, he says, "We will be making America wealthy again. We'll make America proud again. We'll make America strong again. We'll make America safe again. And we'll make America great again." And that's when he walked off stage. As they were playing, "You Can't Always Get What You Want," in some kind of choir form. It wasn't the Rolling Stones. But I just don't know, and I don't know if it has anything or any connection to the fact that 3 days later we had that, well, they're calling it a F3, they're calling one a F4, one a F3, a couple F1s, there were several that touched down, and we're expecting more storms coming in. And Turkey did break the ceasefire within 24 hours. So everything is in total chaos, and we're not getting anything straight. We know that Halloween is the 31st. We got All Souls Day, All Saints Day, Day of the Dead, and all that following right behind that. So it's a wicked time to begin with. But I felt that I needed to get this out there for all of y'all. If anybody has anything to add to this or say, or if anybody knows anything that I don't, because I haven't been out and about very much on YouTube to check things out. So I just wanted to come and encourage y'all that surely, my goodness, brothers and sisters, all conditions seem favorable to me for the Lord Jesus to part those clouds and call us up hither. This is Debbie from Texas saying peace out. Maranatha. Let's keep looking up, brothers and sisters. Our King surely is coming.